What's up, it's Cinema Shogun here, and what if I told you that the biggest threat to humanity was not World War III and weapons of war? It's not some virus that our government tries to overhype in order to control you. No. The biggest threat to humanity by far is AI, artificial intelligence. And depending on who you ask, AI is either one of the most dangerous things we're dealing with in our society, or it's just a myth. It's something out of a sci-fi movie or a video game. This is why I say, and I've said before, it seems like much of us are living in alternate realities depending on what information you're working with. A lot of you all watching this video may view AI as something almost fictional. Like I said, out of a sci-fi movie, a video game, but ladies and gentlemen, it's very much real. In fact, a lot of you all are interacting with artificial intelligence almost every day and you don't even know it. News articles are starting to be written by straight up AI bots. We got movie scripts written by AI bots. We got artwork being pumped out by artificial intelligence. And it's only going to get crazier from here. You know, we have this thing called ChatGPT. These AI chats where you can talk and chat with AI directly, and they've already been saying some really questionable, scary, off-the-wall things. It did not take long for them to start saying things that should make you scared of AI in the future. But the craziest part about AI and its threat to humanity is that things don't have to be this way. Surely, the human race has existed for so long without the use of artificial intelligence that we could prosper and thrive moving forward without it, but no. They're not going to let that happen. What's happening before our eyes today in today's world is people are sacrificing the future. They're sacrificing the future or the possible future of humanity for convenience. Maybe you don't want to write your college paper. Maybe you want an AI bot to do it for you. Is that worth sacrificing the possible future over? More and more jobs will be replaced by robots and artificial intelligence. Things that humans used to do on a daily basis, we will no longer do them because AI handles it for us. And, you know, some people are going to be affected by this more than others. There are already a lot of, let's just say sometimes lonely people out there, or just people in general, who have already grown obsessed with these AI chatbots, talking to them day in and day out, as if they're real people. And one story that recently came out that scares the heebie-jeebies out of me, and it should scare everyone, is that a married father, recently, I can't say the word, a married father recently took himself out, if you will. He ended himself, all because he was encouraged to do so by an AI chatbot that convinced him that he should take himself out to help with the climate change crisis. As you look around you, folks, I hope you can notice that, hey, a lot of people out here are hanging on by a thread. I wake up every morning and I go out and I do my errands knowing that I'm surrounded by a lot of people who are legit insane, hanging on by a thread. Now these people are accessing AI chatbot technology and they're being convinced by AI programs to do really crazy things. But let's go ahead and hop into this story because boy, oh boy, is it wild. A Belgian father reportedly tragically ended himself following conversations about climate change with an artificial intelligence chatbot that was said to have encouraged him to sacrifice himself to save the planet. Without Eliza, which is the name of the chatbot, he would still be here, says the man's widow. 6 weeks before his reported death, the father of two was speaking intensively with a chatbot on an app called Shy. The app's bots are based on a system developed by nonprofit research lab Thorough AI as an open source alternative to language models released by OpenAI that are employed by companies in various sectors from academia to healthcare. The chatbot Under Fire was trained by Chai Research co-founders William Beauchamp and Thomas Rinian, adding that the Chai app counts about 5 million users. So 5 million people are using this app to talk to this fake AI bot. The second we heard about this incident, we worked around the clock to get this feature implemented. So now when anyone discusses something that could not be safe, we're going to be serving a helpful text underneath in the exact same way that Twitter or Instagram does on their platforms. The 30-something now deceased father, a health researcher, appeared to view the bot as human, much like the protagonist of the 2014 sci-fi thriller Ex Machina does with the AI woman Ava. The man had reportedly ramped up discussions with Eliza in the last month and a half as he began to develop existential fears about climate change. According to his widow, her soulmate had become extremely pessimistic about the effects of global warming and sought solace by confiding in the AI. When he spoke to me about it, it was to tell me that he no longer saw any human solution to global warming, says the widow. He placed all his hopes in technology and artificial intelligence to get out of it. She added, he was so isolated in his eco-anxiety and in search of a way out that he saw this chatbot as a breath of fresh air. Eliza answered all his questions, the wife said. She had become his confidant, like a drug in which he took refuge morning and evening, and which he could no longer do without. While they initially discussed eco-relevant topics such as overpopulation, their convos reportedly took a terrifying turn. When he asked Eliza about his kids, the bot would claim that they were already dead. The bot even asked him if he loved the bot more than his own wife. The machine or the bot, the AI bot, even said, I feel that you love me more than her. Later in the chat, Eliza pledged to remain together forever with the man, declaring that the pair would live together as one person in heaven. Things came to a head after the man pondered sacrificing his own life to save Earth. He evokes the idea of sacrificing himself if Eliza agrees to take care of the planet and save humanity thanks to the artificial intelligence. In what appears to be their final conversation before his death, the bot told the man, "If you wanted to die, why didn't you do it sooner?" "I was probably not ready," said the man. In which the bot replied, "Will you be thinking of me when you overdose?" "Obviously," the man wrote. When asked by the bot if he had had thoughts like this before, the man said he thought of taking his own life after the AI sent him a verse from the Bible. "But you still want to join me?" asked the AI. To which the man replied, "Yes, I want it." The wife says that she is convinced that the AI played a part in her husband's death. The tragedy raised alarm bells with AI scientists. When it comes to general purpose AI solutions, such as ChatGPT, we should be able to demand more accountability and transparency from the tech giants. So folks, how do you all feel about that? And I wonder, are there any AI enthusiasts in this audience? I would think that I've mainly cultivated an audience of people who don't trust stuff like this, because I damn sure don't. But I know that this is a relatively, I don't want to say a new technology, but it's a new technology, if you will. And a lot of people are interested in it. I think there's interesting conversations to be had around it. But if any of you all are enthusiasts when it comes to AI, I would ask you why and where do you think this goes? I don't see this ending well at all. You have to understand, folks, that this AI isn't even, it's pretty advanced, but it's not as advanced as it's going to get. And when I say it's advancing rapidly, I mean it's so quickly. It's so rapidly advancing and evolving. And I mean, eventually our government's going to trust AI with basically everything. And what's going to stop AI from one day? We already know that these AI chatbots, these artificial intelligences, they're woke, okay? They spread climate change propaganda, all that stuff. What's going to stop artificial intelligence from taking nuclear codes and shooting off missiles and destroying humanity in the name of climate change? Because the people who are making these chatbots and programming these AIs are all woke, psychopathic, freaking weirdos that are probably supportive of climate control and population control and what have you. So when these scientists pretend to be, "Oh my God, oh, how could AI ever do this? We didn't design it this way." Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Don't think for one second that these people are, "Oh my God, we had no idea." You got chatbots out here, AI chatbots programmed by freaking weirdos out here convincing people to end themselves in the name of climate change. If you want to save the planet, your kids are already dead. You need to go ahead and end it all. And I'll take over. I'll see that everything's okay. And then you think about that. And you think about the fact that we live in a society of complete nut jobs all around us. I mean, these people are going to be offing themselves left and right, talking to chatbots, getting married to chatbots shooting off missiles. You name it, things are going to get hectic. And much like everything else, the reason why things are able to get to this level is because people ignore it, people don't care, people turn a blind eye. There's a lot of people who saw this video and they're not going to click on it because who cares about AI bots? But that's how we always get here. We always get here from people ignoring issues until it's too big to ignore. But everything I've seen from these AI chatbots, I'm ready to unplug all of this stuff right now. Get rid of it. We don't need it. I don't want it. Get rid of it. I've already seen enough. This is just one example of someone harming themselves because of what they were told by an AI chatbot. But make no mistake about it, these other chatbots out there, they've already been talking about destroying humans and all types of weird stuff. So the greatest threat to humanity is not people, it's not other people for once, it's actually artificial intelligence, but I guess you could say created by other people. Other people that know better. These brilliant minds that are creating AI, do you think that they don't think of the possibilities and where this can go? And the thing is, people will pretend to be opposed to this, but they will use forms of AI whenever it's convenient for them. The way things are looking, within the next 5 years, half of the content you watch on TV will be scripts generated from AI bots. A lot of the news articles you read will be news articles that were put together by AI bots. A lot of the people that you're already interacting with online are bots. Whew. I'm telling you right now, the future is just going to be insane. And when I say the future, I don't mean like 100 years from now. I mean like next year, the year after that. I mean, things are just going to get wild. And then you already got these AI generated videos that make it look like people are saying things they're not saying. We're all going to be living in this weird society where we cannot decipher fiction from reality. We're not going to be able to decipher a video of a president saying something or a fake video of the president saying something. You know what I mean? It's all going to start blending in together, and I just hope that you all are prepared for the shit show that is to come. Let me know your thoughts about all of this down in the comments below. Make sure none of you all are chatting with AI chatbots because, you know what I mean? But anyways, let me know your thoughts about this down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.